for your next real-world review. My brother went out and bought himself a new jacket when he bought this bike. This is the KTM Adventure R jacket. It is $349 online and clearly an entry-level jacket. One of the things I do have to say when it comes to buying an actual brand jacket that is the motorcycle brand representing their line, after 10 years in the industry, I did find that they always went with top quality products to represent their name. It didn't matter which brand it was, but if they're going to have a clothing line represent their company and their motorcycles, it has to be good, or I guess their motorcycles look like garbage, don't they? So you can usually bet that you're getting a quality item if you're buying the actual motorcycle brand of clothing. It's kind of how I've always looked at it. This one here, let's just go right from the beginning. It has zero issues. No threads at all fraying on it, and that's a big deal to me. If they can't get their threading and stitching right, I don't want it. I don't want to find out a year or two down the road that your jacket's coming apart, like that hoodie I will talk about in a second. Well, let's just get into it. This hoodie is only a year old, and this company is no longer in business. They didn't last through the pandemic, but only a year old, and all of the pockets are coming apart. I can put my fingers right to the bottom. They're just separating, which I actually don't put anything in my pockets, just my hands occasionally. And I do have a hoodie from this same company, and it's lasted me years. So they clearly got a product from somebody else, and it was garbage. That's not going to happen with this jacket. Actually, this jacket is older than that hoodie, and the hoodie's falling apart, and the jacket's had no issues. So, what do we got? We got typical venting, which I've never used those vents on any jacket. I actually don't know what that's for. I just discovered that in the video. I'm going to have to look into that little thing and figure out what that is. I love the big pocket in the back. How many times have you jumped on your bike and took off and realized you dropped something, dropped a glove or whatever? Dropped your keys, you never know. It's just nice to have that big pocket. You can fit big gloves in there, a water bottle, who knows? Okay, let's have a gander at the front of this thing. So what do we got? We have, looks like 4 pockets. You have adjustments on the arms. You have the belt, which I'm a big fan of. I like having the belt. It almost makes you feel warmer when you do it up and you're riding. No air is getting into your jacket. You have the adjustable cuffs. I do like the little pattern in here. Kind of reminds me of like First Gear or Technique stuff in the late 90s and early 2000s. What else we got on this thing? Well, we have the typical inside mesh. This is a waterproof jacket, supposedly. You got a couple of pockets. That's pretty normal. You have your inside fleece jacket. So you can wear that around the racetrack, let everybody know what you're riding, who you're working for, whatever. My only complaint on this jacket, the jacket has been wonderful, been spectacular. But my only complaint is the inside jacket uses the type of fleece that starts to pill. And it sticks to everything. Like it sticks to your shirt, and you can actually feel it sticking to my fingers. I can hear it as I rub my fingers on it, hanging up on the fleece. So it's a very sticky type of fleece, which is weird. I'm not a fan of that kind of fleece myself. For example, this is a titanium jacket we're going to feature shortly. And the fleece that went in it is warm, it is thick, and yes, it's starting to pill, but this was 1997 that I bought this, maybe 99. It is the best fleece inside jacket I have ever owned, and that is the kind of material I would prefer in a jacket like this. It doesn't stick to anything. Pet hair doesn't even stick to it that well, which is really weird for fleece. So that would be my only complaint about this jacket. Other than that, I would recommend buying the brand name. I love the brand name stuff that, you know, the motorcycle companies themselves actually make. I've been around it a lot of years, and a lot of it's been really hard to get. It is very expensive, top dollar usually, but clearly they have learned to create some more entry-level products that are good. So I do recommend this jacket. Just that particular material myself, I'm not a fan of. Other than that, go for it, try it out. You won't be disappointed on this one. I'm a fan.